In this video, the auditor is following an audit trail on the checking of a product using a jig. Watch this video to determine if the auditor uses effective auditing techniques.
Right, Joe, so would you like to show me the inspections that you're doing on the product?
Yeah, so we do a jig check. I'll show you that.
Perfect.
So what we have to do every hour is we take a product and we check it on this jig.
Okay.
So if you just give me a minute that we locate it. It's a bit awkward to get it in the jig. So we locate it in the jig and then we put these pins in. So you'll see that this one is green, which means it's okay.
Yes.
And then we'll come to this one and then we put the pin in. Now you see this is still on red.
Yes.
That's because there was an engineering change on this product last week.
Okay.
So it changed from revision AC to revision AE because this was made longer.
Okay.
Because we had a customer concern. So there's been a revision change. Unfortunately, the jig has not been modified yet.
Okay.
So that's why it shows here as a failure, but actually it's good. I know that's good because I know we're about 1 millimeter from the green zone.
Okay. So the documentation in the control plan is still showing revision AC?
Yeah, this is the AC drawing. They've not issued the new drawing out yet.
Okay.
The work instruction, no, that's not been, that's still at AC. So I'll feed back to quality that they need to update those.
Okay.
But I was told we've now can release the revision. We're selling these ones now, a revision AE.
Okay, that's great then, Joe. I will follow this up a little bit further on in the audit.
So let's summarise. In this video, the auditor starts by following an operator to check the conformity of a product using a measurement fixture. In following the audit trail, it's discovered that there's been a recent engineering change to the product as a result of a customer concern that has resulted in a modification of the product issue level from revision AC to revision AE. In making the change, the measurement fixture had not been modified by the organisation to the latest revision, meaning it wasn't really possible for the operator to verify product compliance correctly, with the operator having to guess if the product is okay. Also, in the relevant process documentation, it hadn't been updated to the latest revision level. The relevant requirement in IATF 16949 related to this is 8.5.6.1, Control of Changes, Supplemental. And this includes a statement. The organisation shall have a documented process to control and react to changes that could impact product realisation. Whereas aspects of change control could be audited with the relevant process owner in the office environment, the effective management of change could be verified in auditing other quality management system processes, for example, in the audit of manufacturing or the audit of procurement. So let's summarise the key learning points. It is good practice to observe the relevant shop floor personnel undertaking product inspections using the relevant measuring equipment, the relevant jigs, or the relevant fixtures. In this video, by doing this, the auditor identified a significant issue where the product had been modified without making the changes to the relevant measuring fixture or updating the relevant process documentation. The auditor could also verify if the risks in making the change had been considered, whether this is looking at the relevant PFMEA and the control plan to see if they've been updated, but also looking for any customer approval of the change, So that may have resulted in a resubmission of the relevant part approval documentation. In this case, the auditor may still need to follow audit trails to the management of change process to take other samples to see if there is a process in place to effectively manage product change. Irrespective of any additional evidence found, the one situation the auditor has already found could give the basis for a major nonconformity, because it could result in the shipment of non-conforming product.